We've all been in certain situations where we have limited use of equipment, whether we're traveling for work or whether the gym is busy, it's like 5 o'clock on a Monday afternoon, or we might just want to get a home workout and we only have a set of dumbbells. Is it possible to get a great leg workout with just dumbbells? The answer is yes, but there are two key factors to really consider when you're training with limited equipment. The first is using your body as leverage. So in addition to having the dumbbells, think about where your body is positioned, all of your body, even your upper body. So for example, you can lean forward or you can lean backward, and you can place different emphasis on the muscles just by changing your weight distribution. The second thing to consider is your time under tension. This is the amount of time that it takes to perform each rep. So you can think about exploding upward out of a squat, but really think about slowly controlling that negative portion and using pause reps. Your pause reps, your time under tension for the negative portion of those reps are going to be key, especially if you're looking to shape or build muscle. Dumbbell leg workout. Let's get into these exercises. The first exercise is a goblet squat. Hoist the dumbbell up to about collarbone height. Use the palms of your hands to get underneath that weight and use your lower arms to stabilize. It's very similar to the landmine squat in that once that weight is stabilized, you don't have to think about using your upper body musculature to do legs. And that's one of the drawbacks of dumbbells. So if you can stabilize that weight with your upper body, you're going to be able to focus a lot more on the lower body. So here, feet slightly wider than shoulder width. Notice I'm not coming up all the way. I'm keeping constant tension on the glutes and the hamstrings. So constant tension and that time under tension are going to be two ways that you're going to be able to make the exercise more difficult. Next exercise is a sumo deadlift. Toes out, knees out, interlock your fingers underneath this dumbbell. And what we're going to do is focus on keeping your upper body nice and tall. Engage your legs before anything else. So try to keep upper body tall. Just use your arms to stabilize. So you're not using your arms at all. Now, the more you can get those toes out and the knees out, the more you're going to be able to hit those abductors, gluteus medius, medial glutes, and gluteus minimus. So that's that shelf area or the side glutes that a lot of people try to build. And this is one of the best exercises for that. So again, with a constant tension, make sure that you're giving a little pause mid-rep, and then don't go into full extension at the top either. So that constant tension is going to keep pressure on those glutes and on those hamstrings. And keep your weight through your heels, really engage those glutes. Next exercise is a Dumbell RDL. And with this, I've turned my toes out just slightly, and this is another great way to really hit the glutes. Think about holding those dumbbells on the sides of your legs and even a little behind your legs. Push your weight through your heels, use your hips as a hinge, and if you can, at the top, think about tucking your pelvis forward just a little bit. This is going to really help you engage those glutes and the hamstrings. And same idea with the upper body. You just want to use it to stabilize. Obviously with the dumbbells, you're going to be using a little bit of upper body. It's okay, you're going to burn some more calories. So feet narrow here. You can experiment with a little wider stance if you want, but the main thing to think about is tucking that pelvis in, keeping your back nice and flat. So don't let it arch, don't let it round. Dumbbells at your sides, weight through your heels. With all these exercises, I usually aim for 4 sets of 10. So again, keeping that constant tension and really be mindful of each rep. So each rep is going to count even more when you're doing a dumbbell workout because you have to make the exercise more difficult in order to see results. So keep that neutral grip, make sure dumbbells are even on both sides. Next, we're moving on to a heel elevated hack squat. And I've got lighter dumbbells here. It's good if you've got 2 sets. And I'm placing my heels on these plates, holding the dumbbells out for support. So this is going to help me stand a little bit more upright. Knees are going to go over the toes on this exercise. Perfectly fine. If you have knee issues, try this without weight first. But with the lighter weight, helps you balance, can help you stabilize. You can see see how I'm holding the dumbbells out in front of me here. Now, if you're at home and you don't have plates, you can roll up a towel. You can use a yoga mat. Pretty much anything that is stable that you can put under your heels and have it be even on both sides will work. And again, really focusing on keeping constant tension. And you'll notice that I'm kind of speeding up on the way up and then slowing down on that negative portion. So really pay attention to the negatives, you know, along with constant tension and keeping that mind-muscle connection. So if you're able to really execute on the negative, you should feel it in your quads. And this is probably my favorite exercise to develop beautiful quads, not only that quad sweep, but all the way up. So if you want really well-developed thighs, this is the exercise for you. Next exercise we're going to is a single leg calf raise. So with this, I like to hold the dumbbell on the side of the leg that is working, and then think about pushing your heel forward rather than just going up onto your toe. And this is a really great exercise for developing balance. And I actually love the partial reps here because you're able to really train those calves in a way that they're not really used to being trained. With that weight on the one side, it helps with the balance and it helps really recruit those calves. So 4 sets of 10 here and 10 on either leg. And you're gonna try to start with the non-dominant or the weaker side, and that will be the same number of reps that you'll do on your stronger side. And you'll notice that one side is probably a lot better or a lot easier than the other side, and that just kind of reinforces the fact that it's important to do this unilateral or single leg work, because it's gonna make both legs stronger, which means better gains over time and better symmetry. This is the last exercise that we're gonna do, and this is leg curl with a dumbbell. You should have a bench. If you don't have a bench at home, then this is something that you can do on the ground, so you can do more partial reps. I actually would prefer to do like a Nordic curl, but with this exercise, if you have the bench and you're able to wedge your feet in between the dumbbell, think about trying to keep your feet dorsiflexed if possible. So you don't want to point your toes, and that can make it pretty challenging. So with this, the main thing to focus on is the negative and really think about lengthening your legs. So make that lever as long as possible. Take your time. Don't allow gravity to take over the dumbbell. When you do that, you make the exercise more difficult and you're able to see better results. So you can get great results from this exercise. Go slow, keep that tension on as long as possible. You can get an awesome workout using just dumbbells. It just takes a little prior planning, working on that mind-muscle connection, and staying present throughout the exercise, especially during those last 2 to 3 reps. Really squeeze and really focus on using the negatives to your benefit. What's your favorite exercise using dumbbells? In the comments below, let me know. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to click that little bell. You'll be the first to know whenever a new video comes out. And if you try these workouts and exercises and love them, please tag me on social media. I love watching your progress and love seeing your variations and different ideas that you come up with. Thanks for watching. Until next time, train hard, y'all.